It's Friday, January the 3rd, 2025, and I'm Rob Sansoni, giving you this week's Market Moment, which is going to be a little bit different. We're going to talk about changes that happened in 2024 from a government or external factor that's going to affect how we move forward in 2025. Let's talk about some of the changes. Some of them are local, some of them are federal, and some of them are provincial, and some of them are just make sense, and some of them are for end users, and some I think are not necessarily beneficial for an end user. Let's recap them all. Let's go for what we have. Interest rates are now down to 3.25. That was 5 interest rate cuts, bringing it down 1.75% over the last year. We also see an amortization that's now allowed for 30 years instead of the previous 25. People who used to be capped at $1 million before needing a 20% down payment now have up to $1.5 million. Certain regulations around that, but you can still buy a property with up to $1.5 million with less than 20% down now. There is a new 10-day cooling period for precon new detached homes that are being built in Ontario, which wasn't here before. It was already in the condo market, but now in the freehold, that's also happening as well. You can switch lenders without having to do a new stress test again. That helps if you're looking at moving money or refiguring out what options you do have out there as well. Let's talk about some development changes that are going on. You can actually add an additional suite to your dwelling and up to 4 in total now, and the government's willing to give you some money and let you take a higher loan to value on your property to get some of that done. Details will follow. If you want some of those, you can let me know. We'll talk about it. We also are looking at the elimination of development charges on all new rental housing units that are coming up. That's a huge change for developers and will change where people focus their time. Toronto Council approves 4-unit multiplexes in all Toronto neighborhoods. Like I said, with the extra incentive program and now up to 4 units, you're going to see a lot more diversifying and chopping up of what's out there or the opportunity for. We'll see who's got the money to do it and what neighborhoods do take that on. Capital gains increases are now over $250K are now at 66% versus the 50% that they were at before. We did end the federal foreign buyer tax that we were paying for foreign buyers in 2024. Don't be surprised, though. There is still an Ontario foreign buyer tax of 25% that's still being charged out there. And properties on main streets can now go up to 6 stories and 60 units. That's without doing any rezoning or applying for any special permits from the city. Those are all changes we've seen this past year, and I think they're going to have a huge impact on what we're seeing from a development and growth and how the city is going to change from a shaping aspect overall. You want my predictions for 2025? It's going to be interesting, let me tell you. I'm Rob Sansoni. This is what I thought was interesting for all of you this week. I hope you find a great time. Sorry, the numbers aren't all out for how we did in 2024. I'm sure you'll see those soon. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.